teacher is Miss Aswell. She teaches science and makes learning really fun. My favorite lesson was the DNA lab where we got to dissect strawberries.
Miss Aswell is my favorite teacher because we get to do fun projects in her class and the work's not very hard and we get to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I love Miss Barnes because she makes creative techniques that make school fun.
I love Miss Barnes because she helps me understand English better than anyone else.
Miss Beal is my favorite teacher because through all my past years of middle school, I've learned more this year in English than I have those past 2 years, and I finally understand what we're doing.
And she's my favorite teacher because she has a really good sense of humor and she makes the whole class laugh.
I love Miss Berry because she's sweet. She smells good.
The reason why I love Coach Beckman is he taught me many things about history I didn't know.
I like Coach Beckman because he's the best teacher and I love him so much. He's so funny.
I love Miss Bradshaw because she helps me develop in soccer and because she brightens my day every day.
I love Miss Bradshaw because she teaches science and she makes science terms very, very easy.
I love Miss Bryant because she's super nice.
I love Miss Bryant because she's super fun.
I love Miss Calloway because she's really good at giving advice on things out of school and she always makes me feel very safe and welcome.
I love Miss Calloway because she's very easy to talk to and good at explaining things.
My favorite teacher is Miss Carter because she gives me books that she doesn't let anyone else touch.
My favorite teacher is Miss Carter because she actually made English enjoyable this year.
I love Miss Clover and she's my favorite because she is fun and she is really detailed into math. She has fun math games and it makes it fun to be there.
I love Miss Chloe because she's really helpful and help me through all the stuff that I need.
I love Miss Cooper because she made me feel at home, and one of my favorite lessons is learning about space, and she would help me whenever I had a struggle in something.
I love Miss Cooper because she is nice and awesome. I also love doing labs and learning about the ocean, so it's really fun to learn in that class.
Coach Daniels is my favorite because he was nice to me on the first day and he's always nice to me.
Coach Daniels is my favorite because he's really funny and he's great all the time and he's a great coach.
I like Miss Dillon because she's really nice and she lets us do fun things like the Lego Monsters project.
I like Miss Dillon because she understands the struggles of us kids and also because she helps us learn new exciting things.
My favorite teacher is Miss Duke because she's very chill and she helps me understand things better.
My favorite teacher is Miss Duke because she's like one of my friends and she helped me learn math very easily.
I like Coach Dykeman because he's cool.
I like Coach Dykeman because he does things the right way.
Miss Fancher is the best teacher ever.
Miss Fancher is the nicest teacher.
Okay, so Mr. Fillington is my favorite because he's so amazing and the way he teaches makes history fun. I look forward to his class all day and it's my favorite.
He taught with a sense of humor that I've only seen a few times. There were many art-related projects, and those were quite enjoyable to rate and vote upon when everyone else's were shown. Mr. Fillington also always made me at least a little bit happier than before his class. I feel like if it were a different teacher, my grades would be way worse.
My favorite teacher is Miss Fyock because she lets me practice the piano and vocal lessons in her room at break or whenever we have a free day.
My favorite teacher is Miss Fyock because not only is she a great teacher, but she's my best friend.
I love Miss Gray because we always have something new to write each week, like detectives, zombies, and much more.
I like Miss Grant because she is straightforward and fun, but she also helped me find my talent for writing books.
My favorite teacher is Miss Hall because she gives me a high five every day. It wasn't really a lesson, but a thing that we cooked was some type of pudding. It made me feel welcome, so, you know.
And my favorite thing about Miss Hall is that she's very nice to all of her students and is very funny.
Haynes is my favorite teacher because she cares about her students.
Miss Haynes is my
favorite teacher because I love technology and she teaches technology, and she's just a really good teacher.
I like Mr. Harbin because he always finds a way to make everything fun, like labs and things like that.
I like Mr. Harbin because he's a really good teacher and he makes me laugh and he makes everything more fun.
I like Coach Jason because he's a fun and lively person, but he also makes math fun.
And I like him because he makes math fun.
I like Miss Honka because she's so nice.
Say Coach Mo.
Say go Coach Mo. Hey, we love Coach Mo.
I love Miss Howard because she was funny and she always called me by my last name.
I love Miss Howard because she pushed me hard into work.
I like Miss Hudson because she's nice.
I like Miss Hudson because she's very helpful and she's always smiling and she says hi to me whenever I'm in the hallways.
I love Miss Huggins because she's really funny and she's a really good teacher, and she makes her class fun.
I love Miss Huggins because she makes me feel confident for a test or whatever we're learning, and she makes me feel like a part of the family in her classroom.
I love Miss Hughes because she taught us how to play our instruments and she's just amazing.
I love Miss Hughes because she supports people's interests and we have common hobbies.
I love Miss Hunt because I like her teaching style and her disposition, which is actually strange because I hate that generally in a person.
I love Miss Hunt because her class was very fun and she always made me feel welcome in her class. She always taught in a way that was entertaining and super easy to comprehend. She was super helpful in every sense of the word.
I love Coach Jones because she is the volleyball coach and I love volleyball, and she's a very good coach and she likes to have fun.
I love Coach Jones because she's a super nice coach and really fun.
I like Coach Knight because we won a soccer championship together.
I like Mr. Knight because we got to leave the classroom to go do our skits in the lunchroom.
I like Mr. Levette because he's okay with me calling Mr. Levetti.
I like Mr. Levette because he's the nicest teacher I know.
Miss Milson makes me feel so calm because of how she does not rush you through things and helps when you're struggling.
She always helps you, she always understands the problems you're having with assignments and is very energetic and makes it enjoyable to be in the classroom.
I love Miss Nagel because she's always caring and she lets us do creative things that help us to grow in our education.
And I love Miss Nagel because she's nice, patient, and not boring.
I find Miss Nosman sweet, kind, and very helpful.
I find Miss Nosman very nice and very helpful.
I like Coach Overton because he helps us out with our math problems and he wants to see us succeed. I like Coach Overton because he's patient when the whole class is asking questions.
I love Miss Price because she always tries to help me do my best, and she's just really fun to be around.
And I love Miss Pricey Pooh because I love her so much and she makes your work fun and enjoyable. She's super funny and she looks like Phoebe from Friends.
I love Miss Purser because she's so uplifting and always pushing us to be our best selves, no matter what. She's also such a good teacher. She makes sure you are ready and adds humor and fun games to help us learn at whatever level you are at.
Miss Purser is my favorite because she teaches math well and she's nice and funny. I also like that she teaches us in math counts.
I love Miss Ramirez because she always has stuff for us to do and she always helps us study for tests.
And I love Miss Ramirez because she treated me with respect and she always wanted to know what I had to say.
I love Miss Shannon because she gives us really cool and fun projects to do and everybody has fun while we're doing it.
I love Miss Shannon because she helps a lot with whenever you have a problem and she can help you with it and like understand it and give it to you more like.
I love Miss Snow because she's always nice and she always teaches us fun lessons like Amstein, Biome. She taught us about the deep ocean, which I really loved, and she's always really funny.
I like Miss Snow because she's really funny and it's like every class is around inside jokes and I like guessing the passwords to the tests.
I love Miss Sorrell because she's always helpful with math and she is focused on my school life and my outside of school life.
I love Miss Sorrell because last year I didn't know a lot of English and she helped me a lot and she always made sure I understood everything.
She helps me with my schoolwork in ways that are very interesting, and she also teaches us different lessons through the books that we read.
Miss Stewart makes class fun and interesting and never fails to make it a sarcastic and funny environment.
My favorite teacher is Miss Theodore because she explains everything very good. She's nice and fun.
I like Miss Theodore because she's a nice teacher and she tries to do her best.
I love Miss Utsi because she loves me, she teaches the best way, and I just love her too.
I love Miss Utsi because she lets students express their creativity, and she's really nice and open to new ideas, and she's very helpful.
My teacher's name is Miss Argos. She's been nice and sweet, and she have kisses.
I like Miss Walsh because we did the soundtrack of our lives.
And I like Miss Walsh because we did a really fun crime scene in her class.
No. I gotta go first.
Alright. Who else want to go? My favorite teacher is Miss Walsh because she's really nice, cool, and she's helped me a lot throughout school year, and she's really nice.
My favorite teacher is also Miss Walsh because anytime I'm in her class, I don't feel rushed and I feel like I don't have to get my work done at the very beginning of class, and she gives me enough time in like a day or so just to do my work.
Alright. We love Miss Wells because she was the best teacher, and she always, instead of punishing us, she always helped us out and always pointed us in the right direction. She was always loving and caring.
Really nice.
I love Coach Wiggly because he puts up with me during class.
Coach Wiggly is a great teacher because he pushes all of his students to do the very best they can do.
Miss Wright is like one of my favorite teachers that I've ever had, and she makes learning boring things fun and interesting, and she always knows how to explain a problem clearly and always looks for the best in people's work.
She gets along with her students very well, and she's very chill when she doesn't. She's very funny too.
Mr. Yon is my favorite teacher. He's my favorite teacher because he teaches my favorite subject, and I've learned a lot of new things in his class.
Mr. Yon is my favorite teacher because he is very helpful. It's always fun learning in his classroom.